All right, we're focused. All right, we're good. So it is March 4th, 7 a.m. Just got done with my cardio and hit like 3 sets of abs. I am super excited that I'm just able to sit here right now. I have had a 40-hour weekend of work, at least 50 hours probably. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I obviously am up at 5 a.m. like I am every single day. Within 5 minutes, I'm in my cold shower. Within 10 minutes, I've gotten 50 push-ups done. I get my 2 chapters of the Word in. I get my 32 ounces of water, my 5 minutes with God. And then Friday through Monday, I have a job where I've got to be at the office by 7. And I work there till 3:30. And that's about 25 minutes away. And then once I come back to where I live, I have to go to a 4 o'clock shift and work till 11, in bed by 12, up at 5. And I did that every single day, Friday through Monday. And then I still work that other job, the one in the evening from 4 to 11 every other day, but Wednesday and Thursday. So Wednesday and Thursday right now is almost kind of like my Saturday and Sunday for what most people would consider. I mean, I'm still working those days, but what most people would call Saturday and Sunday. I have had little to no time to do anything at all. Been just working my absolute butt off. But, you know, no matter what, there's no excuses to what I have to do and what needs to get done. You know, the difference between me and the guy that's really going to excel in this life is simply, what do you say and what are your actions? And until you can put those two together, until your actions and your words correlate with each other directly, you will consistently and continually stay unsatisfied with your life as a man, because what you say is supposed to be what you do. And if you're not doing everything that you say you do, you have a problem mentally, right? I hate when I used to do that, man. That was one of my biggest problems, and it's still something that I struggle with now. But the difference between my struggle then and my struggle now is, then it was just words. Now the words that I say, I have got to watch what I say, because I know if I say it, I have to do it. I have to do it. This morning was one of those like World War III battles in my head. Like when I got up, because it's like, you know, this super long weekend of like just work. No time for the gym, no time to do anything. You know what I mean? Like, you know, barely eating, like, you know what I mean? Like I'm supposed to. And I'm eating like I'm supposed to, but barely getting enough to eat in because of the amount of work and everything like that. And that's partly my fault, because you can still get that done. I've been doing this for a long time. I know how to eat and still be busy. I did not have time to meal prep. And that is just life. Life gets thrown your way. You get curveballs. It is what it is. But I had to go through the motions this morning. As soon as I get up, again, within 5 minutes, I'm in that cold shower and I'm sitting there and I'm just like, dude, I just don't. I really could use the extra sleep right now. Like giving myself that bullshit. Like, you know, I really could give myself the extra sleep right now. And so I sat there and was like, you know what? I'll do my cold shower. I'll do my 50 push-ups. I'll post my Instagram story, and then I'll just go back to bed for a little bit. But the night before, last night, like I always do, I wrote down in my journal what I need to get done for today. And I had in there by 6 a.m., my morning routine is done. By 6:20, I would be in the gym doing cardio. And then, you know, I said, you know, I put on there, film a YouTube if needed. You know, I haven't filmed one in a couple days. And so depending on how this morning went, this morning sucked. So that's what I'm taking here and putting it here. But I put that there and I said I was going to do it. And I literally posted a reel last night. I did not have any time to clip my other YouTube. I haven't had, you know, time to make content because I've been constantly working. I'm doing my best to, you know, provide as much value as I can on socials and, you know, especially during those super busy days. But I only had time to just, I got that in my journal last night, and I looked at the things that needed to get done for yesterday, and I still hadn't checked off the boxes for post on TikTok, IG, and YouTube Shorts. And I was like, shit, man. Or shoot, excuse my French, and that's something else I need to. I'm really honing in on my language, bro. I gotta hone in on that. But I took and went outside and just recorded one of those videos where you just like, I'm just like looking at the camera and just taking a video and then saying something like real, just something real. Excuse me. And I said, do what you were gonna do. Do what you, oh my gosh. Do what you were, oh my gosh. Do what you were gonna do before it became, it pisses me off. Do what you were gonna do before it became inconvenient. There it is. No excuse. Come on, lock in. Do what you were gonna do before it became inconvenient. At that time this morning, at that high of the emotion of Michael wants to be a bitch. It's hard not to say those words that I really want to say, but in that state of mind where that's what Michael wanted to be, he wanted to pussy out. It was inconvenient for me to do the things that I needed to do at that time of discomfort. But now that it is completed, shoot, 5-10 minutes later after it was completed, it was nothing. Hey, that's just doing what's required. I didn't do anything special. I did what was required, but at the time it seemed inconvenient. At the time, I didn't want to do it and it sucked. But that is what is going to create the next level version of yourself, is that no matter what stands in your way, when you say you're going to do something, when you create a habit and you create that consistency within your life, you think things differently, you process things differently. Now when it comes to doing what's required, no matter how many excuses you give yourself, no matter how good, because you right there, individually, you are the best person at justifying yourself for what you want to do rather than what you need to do. And that is the biggest problem with men. It's the biggest problem with myself, is that I am constantly daily when I've got to do what I got to do in my mind, I am running over how I can go around this. How can I not do this to the degree I know I have to? But the reason why I still do it, and not only just do it, I don't just do it to the bare minimum. My standard is so high for myself that when I do go and do it, when I do go into that cold shower, I don't just sit there and be like, oh, I'm only going to do it for 30 seconds. I'm just going to do it from there. No, I'm in it now, bro. I'm in it. So I'm going to do it. Why would I not just do it to the full extent now that I'm in it? But that is what the habits and the consistency of waking up and doing what needs to be done every single day. Not what I want to do, not what Michael wants to do, but what Michael needs to do and what Michael has required of himself to be able to do what he needs to do. Simple as that. What do I want from this life? What is required for me to obtain what I want? Who do I want to be? What does that person do? What does that person have? Okay, now we're going to do the things that person does, no matter where we're at. If I want to be rich, if I want to be jacked, no, I'm not going to wait till I'm there to do those things, because that's contradictory. That doesn't make any sense. Find out, or find someone that's already there. Have them show you. This is what delegation is. Saving yourself time. The amount of time it's going to take to be able to learn all these things and then be able to implement them. And that's why you get someone that knows what they're doing, and they explain to you, show you, and carve out the path of what that kind of person that you want to be does day in and day out. And no matter your circumstances, no matter your financial circumstances, no matter your physical circumstances, you wake up and you crush every single second of that day with doing what you need to do. And throughout the process and throughout creating the habits that are required, you will start to become that person that you so desperately wanted to be. And now you will you've became that person. Now you're going to do the things that person does. Henceforth, with time and consistency, you will have what that person has. You will have that physique, you will have that mindset, you will have those finances, and you will be, I don't want to say fully satisfied, but you will be satisfied with the work that you're putting in. Only for that day, though. Because that is the thing. That's the difference. You're satisfied. Okay, I did the work that I was supposed to do today. And not only just that, I went above and beyond. My gosh. But tomorrow's a new day. And I'm not satisfied until I wake up tomorrow and I do better than I did the day before. That's simple. And the biggest, but okay, this is the key point. It always throws me off. I'm sorry. This is the key point. No matter where you're at, no matter what stage you're at in life, if you're broke, you're trying to be rich. If you're small, you're trying to be big. If you're single, no matter where you are at, the biggest staple in my life, and the number one thing that will throw me off, is this right here. Listen to this and apply this to your life. What you say is what you do. I literally said this in the beginning of this video. If you say you are going to do it, nothing, not a person, not a thing, not a circumstance should get in your way of doing what you need to do. Nothing ever gets in the way of that. If you say you're going to do it, you do it. Because the one time, and it doesn't matter how small of it is, no matter how small it is, if you say you were going to do something and you didn't do it, you have now lied to yourself. And the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. So when you break that habit, you break that consistently, you break that trust within yourself, you will throw yourself down a rabbit hole of doing that with every other aspect of your life, right? Grayson is one of my clients. Fucking killing it, dude. Kid is killing it. I'm trying to put weight on him and everything. He's got one of those super lean, skinny builds, and we're putting muscle on him. Well, obviously, the biggest mental struggle he has is putting on weight. Weight, right? He sees the scale as if I don't gain weight, I'm not building muscle. So he has been consistent with eating his calories every single day. We keep him accountable. He sends them to me daily. And as we've continued this process, kid's young, you know what I mean? And as we've continued this process, he has started to, want more. He's like, Michael, I want more. I'm ready to lock in. And what else can I do? What else can I do? I feel like I can do more. And I love that. So we started getting him to make his bed. And at first he was like, dude, this sucks, man. The second day it sucks. The third day it sucks. But because he was doing something in his life consistently and he was tracking those calories, whether they were bad or good, I said, man, for these first little while, I don't care if they're bad or good. I need you to hit X amount of calories every single day. And then we started eating a little bit cleaner. And then we started adding, hey, this number of protein needs to get hit today. And so on and so forth. But one of them was making his bed. Now he makes his bed every single day and it's like nothing. Because the way he did one thing was the way that he did everything. And so, he was asking me, how do I do more? How do I do more? And I gave him a simple analogy of, if you're out in the grocery store and you see a piece of trash on the ground right beside of a trash can, as soon as you look at that piece of trash, I should pick it up. I should throw it away. But you just leave it. This all happens in your mind, super, super fast. Pick it up. It's such a simple analogy. Pick up that piece of trash. Why? Why would I do that? And why is it going to benefit me in the other stages of my life? Because when I am able to learn how to make those impulse decisions on the things that I should do to be just a better man, I told him, I said, this isn't just about being physically better. This is about becoming the best version of yourself mentally and becoming a man. So how do I do that? No matter what situation it is, if I see an old lady with the cart, go up and take that cart from her, man, or help her with her groceries. Do the little things that typically you wouldn't do. And the reason why that is going to benefit you in your life is because when you take that and you implement it into the things that actually are benefiting you, like your nutrition, like your training, like your fitness, and you're like, oh, you know what? I know that 5 pounds lighter would be just a little bit easier on me. I'm still going to struggle, but I know I would struggle more and benefit more if I added 5 more pounds, if I did 1 more rep, if I did 1 more set, if I did 1 more, if I did this, if I did this, if I did this. Because every single one of you know, I always am understanding of what else and what extra I can do. And that's why my standard is constantly improving, because every little thing that I do, I'm constantly finding the little itty bitty cracks where I can make this better, where I can be better, I can be more successful with this, I can get better results out of this. And that is why consistently, day in and day out, I will never stay the same. I am never going to stay complacent, because I am changing what I'm doing constantly. I'm constantly being in uncomfortable situations. I never stay complacent with what I do. I'm constantly growing. I'm constantly pushing. I'm constantly pushing. I'm constantly grinding. I'm never letting the situation that I'm in control who I am. I'm never letting my mistakes. I'm never letting my past control who I am as a person, because the only person that can control my outcome is me. And the only way that I can do that is to control what I can control. You motherfuckers, sorry, I apologize. You guys out there worry about so much about everything that's happening in your life and things getting thrown your way. Stop. Stop complaining about what's getting thrown your way and control what you can control, and figure out, what can I do with this situation and how can I become the best version out of this? No excuses, no BS. Get it done, straight and simple. And when you, again, I'm coming back to this, the biggest thing that will set me up for success or will set me up for failure is the difference between the guy, the difference between the Michael that does what he says he's going to do and works his way around what he says he's going to do. This guy makes it happen. This guy is a pussy. Simple as that. He doesn't want it bad enough. I don't care how old you are, dude. I've got a guy that's 15. Got a guy that's 22. I want to start getting into some older clients. You know, I'm really, really adding a ton of value to my systems, to my programs, to making it where, you know, again, you're not only buying me, you're not only buying my mindset and my time, but you're buying a badass, just system that you really could be able to incorporate into your life to be able to really get the results that you're looking for, get the knowledge, get the training, the nutrition, the habits, the mindset that you need to really become the highest level version of yourself. Listen, guys, I love y'all. I appreciate every single one of you guys that listen. I think I'm not at 60 subscribers yet. I've got like 58 or something like that. I love every single one of you. I'm grateful. If I have 60 people that are able to watch this video and gain something from it and incorporate it into their life and get something better, I am fulfilled with this video. I have served my purpose. Like that, I couldn't ask for anything else. Every single one of you, there is a very, very few of you that watch all the way through these videos, but for the ones that do, you're a G. I hope to talk to you one day. I hope to be able to mentor you one day. If you have any questions, just in general, man, about nutrition, training, habits, mindset, just DM me on IG. It's _mi.kale. I've got it in the description as well. I'm real, bro. Just text me. I'll help you out. I'll get you to just, if you have a, now don't come to me with no stupid shit, stupid crap or whatever. If you have a question, ask, man. I'll be back with you within the day, and I'll give you my best advice and give you the best, knowledge that I know on what to do forward from that point. So I appreciate y'all listening. Take that in. Do what you say you're going to do, and do not let anything falter that process. Love y'all, guys. Crush it this week.